Alright, hey everybody. We are back again. This time we're going to take on the Striaton City Gym Leader. The first thing you find when you walk inside is this guy named Clyde who will give you a fresh water. And actually there's one of those people in every single gym, so as long as you talk to the guy there, he'll always give you a fresh water. And what you have to do whenever you get to each one of these curtains is walk onto the tile that is strong against the curtain. So there I walked on the water tile to take down the fire curtain. And here we're fighting a waiter, and he just has a lily pup, so he's really not too difficult. And we'll take him down pretty quick here. And then this next curtain that you see is water, so actually we need to step on the grass tile, not the fire tile, to open it up. And beyond that is a waitress waiting to battle. She has a Pat Rat level 10 and a Purloin level 10. And she's really not that difficult either. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this. And once we actually get to the gym leaders, you'll notice that there's 3 of them, which is pretty unique to any Pokemon game. And essentially there is one for each main type, which is, fire, water, and grass. There is Chili, the fire trainer, Cress, the water trainer, and Cilan, the grass trainer. And they all have level 12 lily pups. And the only difference between them is whatever type that they specialize in, they have that elemental monkey. So that's why it's really a great idea to go to the Dream Yard and get your elemental monkey to kind of counteract whatever they do, because the one that you face is determined by who you chose as a starter Pokemon. So I chose Snivy for this playthrough, and that means I have to battle Chili, the red-haired guy that you see right there. So he, his Pansear is pretty much going to destroy my Snivy. And as you can see here, I'm saving because it's always a good idea to save. And not that it really matters, because if you take on a gym leader and they beat you, you just white out and go back to the Pokemon Center. So it's really not that big of a deal, but you do lose half of the money that you currently have. So it's kind of a pain in the ass if you lose. So I always save, and that way if I lose, I can just restart. So he sends out his lily pup. And another thing about the gym leaders here is the fact that they all have the move Workup, which increases the Pokemon's attack and special attack. And you can see there that I use like the grass version of Workup, which is Growth. It does the same exact thing. And it kind of just puts me back on the same playing field. So his Lillipup really isn't that difficult, especially if you get a critical hit like I did there. And then he sends out his Pansear, and I'm just going to keep my Snivy out and try to take down as much HP of it as I possibly can. And just like Lillipup used his first turn, Pansear uses Workup as well. And if you don't have something like Growth or like using X Defend, for example, that you can find in Striaton City, like, you may be at a disadvantage, especially if you don't have, Pokemon that are like level 13 to 15. So, and actually, the gym leaders here really got me thinking about like Pokemon gameplay in general, and like how it's kind of been getting stale over the years, because as far as like battle gameplay goes, it's been exactly the same ever since Ruby and Sapphire. So I don't know, it seems kind of boring to me, because in Ruby and Sapphire they introduced abilities which was really, really cool, and even now in Black and White, they're a really good strategic part of the game. So, and realistically, that was really like the last thing that they introduced into battles, other than this time around they introduced triple battles. But in reality, that's just kind of an extension of double battles, which were also introduced in Ruby and Sapphire. So, I don't know. Hopefully, in like Generation 6, they actually add something to the game as far as battling goes. But anyway, as you can see here, we took out Chili pretty easily. And as long as you have your Elemental Monkey, it shouldn't be that difficult because you can just essentially counterpick them. So here we get our first badge, which is the Trio badge, I believe. Yeah. And also you get TM83, which contains Workup, which is that awesome move that they use. So I would definitely suggest teaching it to any Pokemon that you have, because it doesn't really matter if your specific Pokemon has physical attack or special attack as its like main form of attack. It can just use Workup and it's totally covered. But anyway, this is the end of the video now. So once we walk outside, we are going to find a new character who is going to give us a little quest. So I'll see you in the next video.